welcome to the Meeple Mentor YouTube channel. I'm Jared. Today we're doing an unboxing for Great Western Trail Argentina. This is the second, well, kind of third game in their series, if you want to count the second edition as another release. But this is another game in the series, which is completely in a different theme. So I believe, so in the first one, you're herding cattle. This one is in, herding cattle in America, between Texas and Kansas. Now, in Argentina, obviously, this takes place in a whole different country. I believe this is going to be a whole different experience based on the same kind of gameplay. This is also by Alexander Pfister and published by eggertspiele. So I'm very excited to take a look. Great Western Trail and Maracaibo, for that matter, are some of my top favorite games. So I'm really interested to see some of the differences and changes in this game. Certainly, we're just doing an unboxing. I'm not going to be able to go through all the rules or anything. But let's take a look and see what's inside. I'll start first by reading what's on the back. Of course, right here, you got the bubble here that says this standalone game is part of the amazing Great Western Trail trilogy. So there is a third one coming out, which I believe is New Zealand, something like that. Okay, so ride the trail of the Argentinian Pampas. Travel the plains with your cattle to create the best path to victory. Choose a ship from Buenos Aires before it sets sails to one of the great European ports. The gameplay, while familiar, offers new twists for everyone to enjoy, such as ships sailing to the double-sided port city tiles offering diverse bonuses, additional functions to your cattle cards for more strategic decisions, a new type of card to manage in your deck, expanded player boards with new sections and auxiliary actions, a new resource to collect, and confront Pedro in the solo mode and beat his score. Over here, we've got, it says, get your cows off the trail to the rails to sell before they sail. Never seen elements to the gameplay like boats sailing away. Prove your strength and watch out for exhaustion. New features on some of the game elements and a brand new type of card. And going solo, test your skills against Pedro in Way of a Gaucho. It's for ages 12 and up. Play count is 1 to 4 and plays in 75 to 150 minutes. So, let's take a look. I'll carefully open this up and peel off the plastic. We'll get right into it. Okay. All right. Here we go. So up front here, we've got Plan B games, just a little ad for some of their other games. Right here, we've got the rule book. So again, it's just in a large format, similar to Great Western Trail and Maracaibo. You've got different phases color-coded of a turn, and yeah, pretty standard stuff. We have an appendix rather, and the solo mode, Way of a Gaucho. Let's set that one aside. We've got the appendix, which of course has all the buildings. We've got neutral buildings described, and we have private buildings, both the A side and B sides, to describe. And then of course the back of the appendix, you get to describe all the objective cards, immediate actions, plus any of the auxiliaries that are now in this game, as opposed to maybe changes and differences that are in the original. So up first, right on top, we've got a full color game board of the Argentina Trail, right? Okay, so right here, looks like we start on the left corner. Let me see if I can center that a little bit. There we go. We've got the market for all the people you can hire. All this looks very similar, although I'm seeing like the ships probably set sail color-coded. Perhaps there's different color ships that set sail at different times. Refilling of the cattle market, etc. All right, so you got the A, B, C, D, all through these for the neutral buildings to start at. We have a let's see, we're going to probably end up here since we've got the 1, 2, 3 for the delivery, and then choosing tiles when you get there. You got money plus turning in ships, and let's see, you got the same kind of money collected or points, you know, for this. Let's see, placing a disc out. We've got these corner sections here along the platform of the rail, so we don't have like the rails to the north section, which is like its own board or anything like that. If you're familiar with that, here we've got like a worker with a number 1 next to it. So I think this is saying like put your worker on one of these spots. I'm not sure, but we also have these special circles, which are new to this game, and perhaps those are related to the ships. Here we've got probably the market for some of the, you know, like the Native Americans or the bandits and all that stuff, like in the first game. So if we trace the path, we've got this alternate here, this alternate path here, this here, another alternate path there, up, and then you can go up into here or down and cut into this, or up there, or cut through, you know, cut through this building or go through here. And so there's just a lot more of, you know, like pathways and forks in the road that you can go. And if you want to avoid, you know, whatever's here, you can. But like if you put your building here, like there's benefit, but there's no downside for doing it. So that's interesting, because normally the special spots have a downside. And I also see that, especially up here, there's some spots up here in the corner where perhaps the hazards can go that are necessarily in your way. Although you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, so I guess they fill from that direction. I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. This goes up this way and then down here. So green, blue, yellow, red, different colors of those guys. Okay, then I see at the bottom, once again, we're going to have where the market is laid out. You can, for one of your purchasers, get one for $4. One of these kinds. You can get level 3s, level 4s, level 5s, just like normal. And you can add 2 to the market for contributing one of your guys. And yeah, you've got your market. This is just a reminder of setup for how many come out and how many are refilled up to. We've got this icon, which I'm not sure how that's played out. And of course, we do have the fact that these guys go straight up. Now, I wonder if this is a shortcut to where you're delivering, which could be really cool. Like you just say, well, I don't want to go all the way down there. I'll just kind of cut it off, which could be make for a faster game. All right, let's move on and see what the boards and stuff look like, which are next in here, it appears. All right, so these are large and double layered cardboard player boards. Okay, so you got yellow, blue, red, white. And on here, you've got 4 kinds of workers, not just 3, as in Great Western Trail. I would have no idea what to call any of these guys, but, you know, this guy will help you build, perhaps. This would help you deliver some new resource. You know, and this is purchasing of the cows that you're going to need. You got your certificates. You've got whatever these icons are, probably a sail for the ship. You've got this resource to track down here with a cube. Your general overview of your turn, A, B, C, and some of the auxiliary actions. So, of course, I do see that there's some gaining and losing of this new resource. Grain, perhaps, corn, seed, I don't know. But these are pretty cool, definitely high quality. These are double layered. They look really good. They feel good. And so there's that. Down below, we've got the board for the solo mode, which is similar to the solo mode board that you can find in the Great Western Trail 2nd edition if you've played that. So it looks like they've ported over a similar kind of solo mode to play. We have some bags. So I like that they included it this time around. And the first edition, people would, buy upgrades and upgraded bags so that they can have these. Whereas, initially you would just have to have the tiles in just different supply piles face down. But I think having them in, bags right from the get-go is much easier to get tiles out on the board. And we've got a score pad. We have something that might go here. I don't see yet, but there's that. We've got some tokens. Here we've got plastic hats for your cowboy. So this is similar to Great Western Trail 2, the second edition, which has these color hats to put on your guys. And then we've got a whole bunch of the tokens so that everyone has their player tokens. Let's set those out here. Got some silica gel. Okay, we've got the yellow color, we've got the white color, we've got the red color, and blue. Okay, then you have your cowboys. So you can be any of these shades of wood, and then you would identify them as yours by putting the hat on top. And let's see, yep, just like that. So if you want to be that guy, you just put your hat on him. You're good to go. And cool. All right, let's keep the hats together like that. Perfect. And I'm just going to go ahead and toss these guys in a bag because you can be any of these colors you want now. All right. Put that there. And then we got all the discs. Part of this is your board starts with a board full of discs, and as you remove them in your deliveries, your actions get upgraded and new actions available and that sort of thing. So, these are just your standard, same size, same kind of, feel as in the first two editions of Great Western Trail. They're just painted. Very cool. I do like the color. I think the colors in the first game were okay, but I like that the colors in here just kind of look nice on the board, and you can easily distinguish between all four colors, which is nice. So those are the discs, and looks like lastly are the cards. So of course there's going to be the cow cards and objective cards. And there's stuff underneath. So we're going to get to that in just a minute. That's cool because the box felt much heavier than what we just saw. So there's going to be more content under this. So first, as a unboxing video, you always want to check under all the inserts to make sure there's no extra content that is meant to be found. This would appear to be objective cards. Nope, these are maybe, that's just the backs. These are okay, that's different. So you got probably some starting cards, the Niata, the blue, and then you got the red Niata. You've got the green Patagonico. All right, we've got the red, all right, there's the white, yellow, blue Fronterizo, number 2. And then we've got the Hollando Argentino. And then Blanco Orejonegro. And that one just gives you points. That's good. So yeah, once we get into the 3s, that's where you can start purchasing these for points. Serrano, Franchiero. All right. And then the Aberdeen Angus. 5-6 points. Okay. Let's see what the next deck is full of. Probably some more of those 5s and our objective cards. And or ship cards, because shipping and rails are a thing. Sails and rails, right? They could call this Great Western Trail Sails and Rails Edition, right? There you go. You can have that. All right. We got More of the 5s, 7 points. We've got the Karaku. We've got, starting here with some of the objectives, having different dudes, deliveries, buildings built, the compass rose, so I suppose that's, deliver on a certain part of the board, perhaps. We've got a ship here having a level 18. We've got some more of the, these are like specials. I don't know. I'm not even sure how these ones work, but that's cool. -2 points. Okay. And then we've got, I think these are probably for the solo mode. Telling you what the solo guy does. All right, he moves, he does something, that kind of thing. And these are numbered for all purposes of those. All right. Put that there. Put that away, and then we'll get into below. What else is in this box? I wonder. Of course, we have lots of cardboard. Okay, just kind of put that up there for now and see what we got. Okay, cut this here. It's covered in plastic, so okay, we have the Rotterdam shipboard, I guess, where you can deliver stuff onto ships. We've got a bunch of coins for the money. We have some tiles that are the ships. We've got the ×2x, just like in the expansion to Great Western Trail and in the 2nd edition where it's included. We have the compass rose, which we've got 2 and 3 player version there, and the ships have a randomized side there. We've got Le Havre, so another port city. We've got some more ships to look at here, and then we've got the compass, 2 player for Le Havre. All right, we've got Liverpool with more ships. We've got, this is a 2 player Liverpool compass rose. That's nice. We've got all the tokens for the A, V's, and C's characters. And this guy always has his own, back, which is interesting. They have some of these icons as well, probably the ship sails. Then we've got the markers that kind of go over your player board for player count. So you got 4 player and then a solo player. So there you go. It's like this will even punch out too, so you can place your discs without it sliding around. We've got some 5s and 1s. We got neutral, building. We've got the station tiles. This guy, which still has that special backing, but now he counts as an A tile. And then we've got the token here, which I believe was the victory point token, or the marker that moves down on the market. We've got some of your building tiles. Okay, we've got this over here for different purchasing cost. I wonder if that's just a way to, help players who can't see that side of the table see what your options are. But it's just like a nice reference. Oh, here's the actual 2-player token, 2-point token rather, that slides down the market. So the other one's something else. These just pop right out. We've got your buildings for the other player colors, and lastly, the neutral buildings. So, and if you want to see any more of this content, more close-up, certainly just pause the video or put it on slow so that you can kind of look even more thoroughly at what they are and what they do. But this is cool. There's a lot of new mechanisms in here to try that I'm looking forward to seeing how they interact with one another and otherwise change up the feel and gameplay of Great Western Trail. I'm looking forward to it, so we'll probably do a review video on this eventually on the channel, so if you want to stick around to see that, make sure you subscribe. Let me know what you think, give me a comment, and if you like the unboxing, certainly give me a like. And if you want to stick around on the channel to see more content, we of course do unboxings here in the videos and in the channel, but we also have news that we cover every other week. We have a podcast, we have tutorials every other week, and much more. So until the next video, I've been Jared. I'll see you later. Bye.